Y'all, I don't want to so it's the second day of spring. I'm gonna try and make some chicken nuggets. So I'm gonna see y'all after it's done. Cause I'm gonna want to talk to y'all for a bit. Y'all not in trouble though. Y'all good. But just gonna add some water to this pot. I'm gonna put I don't see parsley right now, so I'll use this ground pepper. I'm gonna add some salt. I'm gonna put oil. And then I'm gonna cut potatoes and a purple onion. So I'm gonna clean this up. So, oh, it's from parsley. Let it boil. I may need 2 potatoes because I'm making chicken nuggets. I've made it before, so. And I need a cup of flour, so maybe I'll add 2 cups of flour. And I also made cookies yesterday, I made chocolate chip cookies. And some parts are burnt, some parts aren't, but I'm gonna wash my hands and cut them. Also, I did another mile walk today with my mom and dad. Normally I've been doing it with my dad, but this time my mom joined too, so that was really fun. So I just need to get better tennis shoes. But this is vlog what I want to do in my 20s so far, since I am only 21 about to be 22. And by the time y'all see this, I'm probably already 22. So, but I don't want to make the vlog too long. I don't want it to be too long at all. But how y'all been? I haven't seen y'all in forever. Wait, what is today? So it's March 21st today. And my mics broke yesterday, so that was the 20th. That was Friday, March 20th. But I don't think y'all gonna see that. So update, my mics don't work no more. So I bought 2 new sets. So that's gonna be 4 new mics and 2 new transmitters into until April. Or y'all probably already saw that. I don't know when I'm posting this. But yeah, see y'all over there. Because that's what I want to do in the video. Switch to my iPad. And I don't want the video to be too long. Because y'all know I like to yap a lot. But chit-chatting or whatever y'all call it. But yeah, I'm going to try a cookie. I don't want too much sugar in my system though. Because I do have a vanilla over there. But it's powder. Wait, no, protein. No. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna try this big one. I'm gonna put it in my bowl. Got some potatoes and wash this and cut all this up. I'm gonna be right back. There's some onions. Potatoes look great. It's in cold water right now. I'm gonna cut the purple onion. I'm gonna ask my brother to buy me more regular potatoes and sweet potatoes, but I've had too much potatoes lately and I don't want to have too much starch. I forgot what the yellow one I've done this. Oh right, you also need an egg. So I already have 1 egg on the counter. Guess there's a way to
those chairs will move inside.
Many things I want to show you. What's your number? Put it in my phone. Trust me, I want to phone. If you didn't know, they call me Mr. Cook. They call me Mr. Manu.
That's a quick change of heart for the girl carrying the juice.
Many things I want to show you. What's your number? Put it in my phone. Trust me, I want to phone. If you didn't know, they call me Mr. Cook. They call me Mr. Manu.
So, hey y'all, I just washed my hair, so it shrunk a lot from the heat treatment thing. It still was long even after I gave it a trim. So, I'm not on it. So it is 10:26 p.m. on March 22nd. So yesterday sometime in the afternoon. And I told y'all, like, not in trouble, y'all could. These are some things that I wanted to do in my 20s, like, about, like, things. So, first, I'm gonna be like, hey, Temers, welcome back to another vlog. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, I'm kind of tired. I just got back home not that long ago from doing a 2-mile walk with my dad. And I really need to clean up my room. It might also be that I don't have a designated that is like dirty laundry, but I'm yapping too much, so I'm just gonna restart the vlog. Yeah, I'll see y'all in a few seconds. I feel like I'm in an old Nigerian movie, so I'm gonna switch it back to yellow. Okay, I like this, so I'm gonna, whatever. Y'all just know that bit of the video. Yeah, so I have about 35 things on here, plus a little thing in the description that I'm not really sure if y'all read. That's cool. I really hope you guys enjoy this vlog because I haven't done this before. So, number 1, I would like to learn to invest more. 2, I think you guys know a little bit of my side hustles so far. But I like to incorporate different things, like finding different internships, being more intentional about the vlogs that I share with y'all. That's literally are my audience, so I'm trying to tailor to y'all needs as well. But you guys don't really tell me what y'all want to hear from me, so I'm like, but it's cool, it's fine, it's whatever. Like, now it's too orange for me, so I'm gonna leave it like this. I'm gonna be more open about my Christianity and the journey of being a Christian and the highs and lows of Christian life. So that's number 3. I want to show y'all the academic side of me, like full-on study vlog, not just routine, but like full day of my life and how I study actually, and what I like to do while I'm studying. But for the most part, while I'm studying, if it's an online class, I would normally watch something on my TV, or I'd watch something on my iPad or on my phone, like something like a K-drama, something like that. Yeah. I want to also try to invest more to get new equipment for my photography side hustle and my business as well. Like, I'm a hair braider and I'm a photographer besides doing content creation. For that's been 2 years and some months, while being content creator has only been about a year and some change. So for example, when I was in high school, I'm gonna put them all right here, I would balance being a athlete. I was a dancer for 3 years in high school. I was a lacrosse player for 2 years. I was a volleyball player for 1.5 years. Then in my senior year, I was a lacrosse player. Then joined dance company because I was working a lot, so I had to remove dance from my schedule / life. But I still talk to my fellow dancers. It was really fun to be in concerts and plan choreography and stuff like that. So I've always been heavy with implementing good health, and not being an athlete, I kind of just didn't really exercise as much. So yeah, like in high school, I was able to balance having a job while going to practice meets, work on time, and I'm really happy that my old job at the time was able to allow me to play lacrosse games, and that I didn't really implement that much on my business schedule for work. I'm like, if I had started YouTube in high school, I wonder what that would have been like, and not like in college. But Lord significantly did not tell me to do that then, so I'm just following his word that he told me in December 2024 to start it. I did not start till February, so that's about a month and some change. He told me in December 2024, and I didn't start till 2025 in February. So you also have to, learn more obedient to the Lord if you, want, be what you want to do, especially if you're either an empath or you really want to enjoy helping people. And I really want to also advocate for people more as well, but I'm not even on that part of the list yet. So, okay, what that was, but I'm fine. So number is I want to travel more, because my family trip was like in 2022. I really want to invest more so I can take my family on trips and stuff. So not after school, but like in school. But after I got my license is when I went to California in 2022. So I was still a teenager then, and I'm about to be 22. I want to branch out more. So that's number 7. I want to branch out more and do more with my businesses and photography and hairstyling. So I do sew-ins, I do braids. Wow, now it looks tacky. Technical difficulties. No, because how did that is? Okay, I guess let's move my iPad back after the technical difficulties. So numbers, like I said, I wanted to branch out more with my businesses in photography and hairstyling, and I said that I did sew-ins, braids, wig installs, trying to implement that as well and do a lot more. Yeah. So would be figure out how I want to impact my colleagues and any businesses that I do create physically and not just virtually. As an aspiring lawyer for the kind of law that I want to do, I want to be able to learn how to implement and help people now. Learn how to advocate for those in need who think that their voices aren't really, Number 9. Apparently the 20s are supposed to be the best years of our lives, and so far I'm going to say that I don't completely have it all figured out, but I'm just following the Lord's lead, and I'm just praying more fervently to make sure that I have what I need and the faith and the help that I need from my family and my friends, and with the help of someone else that I'm not going to mention, but they know who they are. But I still have a way to go in my 20s, and I know that I'm gonna get mature each year that I go through in my 20s. I still have a lot to learn, honestly. So yeah. Number 10 would be to continue to grow, but I don't really want to lose my childlike wonder, like SpongeBob. Like he's probably in his late 30s, and he still has a way to have fun with his daily life, that he enjoys going to work and stuff like that. There was a time that I didn't even want to turn my photography into a business, but by making a portfolio, I really enjoyed, and I'm able to make them laugh and comfortable, and I'm like, maybe I get paid for this and spread the gospel that way. So that's how it happened. And same with hair too. Like I learned how to do hair in COVID times. So actually it's been about 5+ years, but I didn't really start my business until 2023. So it's 2 years and some change as well. Photography. So. Then I on a Canon EOS F200, and I have a Sigma. So yeah. The lens is definitely like heavy, it's about this big. I'm gonna show y'all a clip right here somewhere. Number 11. I am the main character in my own story, and y'all are too. Y'all are the main character in your own story. Don't let anyone else tell you different. Let's make that if you do believe in the Lord Jesus Christ, then know that He's always in control. And number 12 would be, like, I'm just gonna say, like, live your life to the fullest. We all only get one life, and we all have a purpose. They're all individually unique, I would say. So keep going until you find out what your true purpose is, and I'm gonna keep sharing the gospel and my story until the Lord calls me home. And that's all I'm gonna say. Number 13 would be, I really help those in need, virtually, physically, and emotionally, through the strength of Jesus, as He uses me to channel to you all as my various different audiences, through my channel, through TikTok. And I'm not sure if I'm going to use my Instagram for content yet about that. I think I'm kind of itchy, but 14. Get there, God, before it's too late. To talking to you all and to myself as well. 15. I'm trying to be more mature in all ends of my life. Like sometimes a tendency of being clumsy, and I hurt myself a lot more often than I would like to. And I'm like, bro, I'm an adult, and it needs to go away. Like I prayed hard as well. It's gotten better, so I think it's gonna go away soon. I just also need to be more aware of my surroundings. So, yeah. I'm indoors most times. Last time I did hurt myself pretty badly at school, and my left knee was hurting for more than a month. And then I re-injured that same knee in January. But it's cool. It's better now, thank God. I'm 16. To know myself more. Yeah, I know myself, but do I truly know? Like, as I say, there are different aspects of yourself that is portrayed to different people. So your parents could see a different side of you that they think that they know you. Your siblings know also a different side of you. 3, your significant could also know you in a way that your parents don't know you or your siblings don't know you. so that like they're understanding, or they're able to advocate for you in situations or in rooms that they didn't even think was necessary, but they still did so. Yeah, I mean, I would say that they're like my best friends, so I tell them things as well. And my siblings the same, so technically I feel like there is a side to me that they may not know fully, but they know now, so I'm sure that one day they'll be able to watch this content and be like, oh yeah, like, okay. I really want to get better at doing my own makeup. I feel like I've gotten better in the year of 2025 that I've gotten better doing my makeup. And I just got the curved case not too long ago, so I'm waiting for that to arrive. I want to get better at playing games on this as well. I decorated blue since it's my favorite color. So it's currently 10:46. But yeah, this is what the home screen looks like. But I don't have that much games on here. I need to get more space. That's why there's like X's things. But yeah, there's blue as well as this. But I just leave it like this so I don't hurt myself when I'm sleeping. And then just turn it off. And y'all saw it in the Christmas vlog where my brother had got me this. I'm also still debating on whether to get a Extra Muse or a DJI. But my mom did this. She just gave me a gimbal, so I'm gonna use it for a while and test it out if I really do want to get that small little camera. Stick with the camera I have now and just invest in getting another camera for photography. But we shall see. I don't think this is on the list yet, but invest more in my health because walking is also good. I feel like in the 20s range. I feel for me that I did gain some weight that I didn't really expect that to happen, especially since I was fairly skinny for majority of my life. So I didn't really, expect to gain this much weight at the time. But so far I'm walking and doing more miles with my dad and my mom, and I would say my appetite has definitely shrunk. So yeah, and then I feel like there are a lot of signs, especially since I have all these bottles in my room, that I need to finish all these bottles before I get a new one in my room. Usually I use my Stanley cup, but I haven't brought it downstairs to wash it yet, and I don't want that to get me under the weather in any sort of way, so I'm just gonna leave that alone. So I'll wash it tomorrow. So yeah. Number 18, and they're technically the same thing kinda, but I'm trying to say I'm getting out to know y'all better. And then 19 is engage with y'all Temers, my audience, right? But those are basically interwoven, or they're intertwined, they're intertwined for me because one, y'all are my Temers, right? Y'all are my audience. Y'all see majority of my videos. Some of y'all don't comment or engage, but I would like to be able to engage with you all. Number 20, I really want to be a better storyteller, especially since like possibly like third in elementary school. I've been writing for longer than I could remember. Like anything that went into my head that seemed an ounce of creativity, I would write it down on paper, or I would share it with my parents and siblings, because there was this one time or this one night that I couldn't sleep, right? I made a story about basically the J family, right? They're the Johnsons, but they had about 6 or 8 children, and all their names started with J, and then both parents' names also started with a J, right? So that was cool. Basically, there's the synopsis is they went to go on vacation. They ended up there. The kids could not find their parents. They with the hotel room service, but they their phones on the bed, and they actually my clothes supposedly had tracking on it, and they were to see how one of their parents may have actually been a spy or something like that, and they ended up in a cave with crystals they could easily shatter, or something else could happen because the cave was home to bear. It was a brown grizzly bear, that could, I think. And basically the children had went out to go search for that had been since then, and they frantically until they found their parents in that cave, and one of the children took one of the fluorescent purple crystals, and it started in the middle of the night, and they were wondering what it was since they had all came back home, and their parents had told them that they had been spies or something like that to save their country. Azalthania, I don't know. I started with a Z, so that's all I remember so far for right now. But if y'all want to hear more of the story, I'm gonna figure out what it was from the back of my head so I can tell y'all. 21 is more creative, which is kind of also 22. Letting the Lord take full control and use me to help him reach to each and every one of you. 23, having more fun. Like, this is my 20s, you know. I first put God first. Be an academic weapon. Have fun with my content. More free, be more open. 24. Personally, when anything's to me that doesn't go my way, I tend to take it to heart. But then I have to realize that it's the Lord's doing, that whatever isn't my way is one of the Lord's plans, and rejection is redirection. That's all I'm gonna say. But I'm not gonna, harden like pharaohs. So, yeah. Because also some situations that happen that the Lord is still the Lord, like God, just showing the God, like He's sovereign. Yeah. Adventurous and advocating for those in need, and even if they don't need it, I'd still want to advocate for them because people. I'm also an empath, so sometimes I feel things even when the moose in the room, I can kind of feel it, or like my parents aren't putting a smile on their face. I'm like, y'all, then they be like, yes, and I'm like, okay. Pray for them silently, like, so, I don't want this light to die on me again, so I'm just gonna charge it. Okay, so, read books. I do have books in this thing right next to me, actually. I need creative books right now because the book that I wanted to show y'all is over there, and I don't really feel like getting it right now, but it's the Chronicles of Narnia that my brother got me a few Christmases ago, and I did start it like about halfway, and now I stopped reading it a few years back, and I'm rereading it from the beginning, so I have to start reading it again. I also want to go through my old school notebooks because I can learn a lot from past me, like stuff that 27 guess can make more businesses. Like I said earlier, I think my Canada are technically because I've been paid through them, especially Temi's, which is this YouTube channel, and I have not really got profit off it yet, but that's not the goal here. Like, if that happens, I'll probably use it to give back to my family if that's what happens, but I'll probably give back to y'all since y'all are my supporters, So it's also a business / side hustle. But if y'all got any ideas of what I should do in person, like write something, author, be a novelist, I don't know, I'm right. So, 28, cook 29, draw more, and even make songs. Like, I need to fix my guitar. 2 of them broke last weekend. Actually, no, one of them broke over a year ago, and then the other one broke last Saturday. So that's 2 strings out of the 6 strings that I had to get fixed. And I'm like, they're kind of expensive because on Amazon it's like $24. 30, so 31, play more on here, or even make some games. 32, like I'm gonna write a physical novel that gets published and I become an author, physical author, a good author, I guess, I don't know. 33, teaching how to be sensitive to the Holy Spirit. I'm gonna teach you all that too as well. 34, each of you can be successful, but do you believe that you can be successful? I mean, each one of you have a purpose, and all of you can be successful as long as y'all put your mind to it, okay? 35. Not entirely sure how many individuals are watching me from all over the world. But just know that if y'all keep tuning into my vlogs and listening and engaging, liking and commenting, sharing, then maybe I'll be motivated to keep going and making more vlogs and having more fun with y'all. So that's it for now. I'm gonna see y'all next vlog. Toodles. Bye.